up, YouTube? Well, y'all hear that? It's fairly decent, nice outside today, so we're gonna take this thing for a drive. I put my beanie and stuff on cause yeah, there's no heat in this car. So anyway, look at this thing. Oh, Andrew, we're gonna go here. So let's go for a ride and then yeah, see, enjoy the beautiful sunshine today. In Andrew's car. It's the next day. Look here, we got this thing running today, so we're gonna take this thing out, see how it does. We got some changes we're going to make. I'm gonna check some tire pressure in it. We're gonna take it out and drive it. We're gonna do some logging on it, and then we're gonna make a change. Probably won't be today, but we're gonna make a change. When we get back, I'm gonna pull it in the garage, but make the change and see how much it changes, see how much it helps, what it don't. I'm sure there's going to be some haters on here about you shouldn't do it, but we're going to do it because, which you'll see here in a little bit, what we're going to change, we're going to end up changing again later to make it better. But yeah, you'll see. Stick with us and see. Let's check this tire pressure out. We are still on the slicks, so we're gonna go drive it, see how it does, and we'll show you the data log as far as what everything looked like and what we're messing with, and what's going to change, hopefully. So stick with us. All right, we're in the car. Windshield's dirty. We're in here logging a little bit. We're gonna go take a ride. We got the air pressure set, so good to go. So let's go for a little drive. right, so I gotta go through it a little bit, but we're gonna go through and we're gonna look at boost levels comparing to RPM and where my boost comes in at. I've done a second gear and a third gear, so we're gonna look at them, and when I get them pulled up on here, which is gonna be immediately for y'all, but it's gonna take me a minute. When I get it pulled up on here, I'll flip this thing around and let y'all see it, so y'all can see the RPM versus boost level, and then we can talk about how much boost this car is on right now. I need to test the fuel in this thing because it has E in it still that's been in here for a while, so I don't know, it's probably like 93 or something now. So, but anyway, let's get through this, look through it, figure out what we can, and then I'll show y'all what boost levels we're on, and we'll go from there. All right, so this here, you can see, put it on the two-step, we left at right around 47 to 49, like 4,800, and we were only on not even a pound of boost. So when we left, it bogged down, but then
it came in.
Even though it bogged down, it was still making a little bit of boost. It slacked off a little bit, and then it come in, and we were at full boost. And as you can see, it was no lift shift, 100% across the board.
Yeah.
So 7230 at not even full boost in first gear. So that would kill us at the track, because this little leaving on 1 pound, half a pound, I didn't want to sit there for as long as I wanted to. I've been spinning when I leave off the two-step, so I just kind of wanted to do this.
That one looked pretty good though.
Yeah, but it would kill us at the track in a 60-foot. And then, like I said, it wasn't even making full boost. I need to get it on about 3 pounds or about 5 pounds. If I can get it on 5 pounds and leave, maybe get a little wheel speed out of it. But then, as you can see, as soon as we shifted into second, we were full boost in second. So it's right at little under 13 pounds. And then, of course, no lift shift. And out. So for y'all that don't think I do it, there you go. There's your proof. 100% throttle all the way through third gear.
And the sensor's not messed up.
No, the sensor's not messed up. But yeah, so 100% throttle all the way through third gear. But that's what you look like leaving off the two-step. Like I said, we only left on there's 1523-ish. So, you know, at most we left on about 3/4 of a pound of boost, maybe a pound of boost. But it never, even though the RPMs dropped, so the RPMs dropped from 4,800 to, oh man, we got down almost 2,000 RPMs, like what, 1,800?
That's not good.
Dropped like 1,800 RPMs, but it never lost boost till right here where it started to go back up. So it has a little bit of a dip right there. But there you go. There's my 1, 2, 3 leaving on less than a pound of boost. All right, so I'm gonna show you what we're gonna do, right? And I've been in talks with a good buddy of mine, and I wasn't gonna do this, but I've changed my mind about it, and I'm gonna do it. If I don't like it, and I'm not happy with it, or I'm afraid that it's not working correctly, which I got, as you see, I got standalone, so I can check everything. I will be adding something to this car. So let me show you what I'm talking about. All right, so y'all see this thing has a gigantic front mount intercooler, right? I don't like how this thing is run. I want to do a front facing intake manifold to where it'll come off and go straight down and go off and go to the intercooler, right? So as of right now, it comes off and goes down and runs underneath, as my knees popping, just so y'all know this old man, and runs across in here through this big intercooler, out of the intercooler, which I had a hole in the pipe, so I had to weld in a piece, so don't laugh at my welds, up, over, and around. So that's what? Over 6 foot of pipe, probably pretty close to 6 foot of pipe, not including that. Now, everybody knows this car because a fender exit, well, I say everybody, people around here know the car because a fender exit and front mount intercooler. This is going away. So we're going to take this and we're going to clock this turbo around which I'm going to have to take the turbo off to clock it. Well, I won't have to. I might be able to get all the bolts out. But we're going to run a pipe from the turbo to the intake. No intercooler. We're going to run no intercooler. Now, this car is on E85. It's not on pump gas, so that helps a lot. I say E85 is pump E, so that'll help. You know, I know a lot of people watching this be like, don't do it, don't do it. But we're only on like 13 pounds of boost, as you've seen. So we're going to do that. We're going to keep an eye on the plugs. We're going to keep an eye on the knock sensors, all that stuff. We're going to keep an eye on everything, and we're going to run it like that, and we're going to see Louis filming behind me over here. We're going to see how that changes everything. We're going to see if it takes that curve and makes it go slowly up, or if it makes it go straight up. See how much it changes, because you're going to eliminate that big cooler and then all that pop. So I know intercoolers help, but I think with as much pop that is on this thing, think about it. I mean, this is my opinion, this is my theory, and I want people to comment. Like, don't be hate commenting, but I mean, if you do, whatever. But you think about it. So it runs in. By the time it goes in here and it comes out over here, right? My finger is way off from that. But by the time, let me turn this thing back around. So by the time it comes out of here and wraps around and goes in here, goes through the fender and up here, how is that? So compressed air creates heat, correct? Okay, so that's why people run intercoolers, correct? Right. I have more pop after the intercooler than I do before the intercooler, right? Or pretty close to the same, probably more. How is the air in this pipe not gaining all the heat that one little short pipe would have with no intercooler? Like I said, I'm just asking questions. Like, I legit want to know the answer. I need to fix that fuel hose. I can't stand it. But my buddy really helped me out on that. My hose was leaking, and he had that, and it was already made up, so I made it work. Don't hate on me for that. yeah, this fuel line right here. Anthony helped me out with that because I had one leaking, and he had one, and it was already made up, so don't hate on me for it. But serious note, how is this pipe? Because compressed air makes heat. So compressed air goes in here and it's heated, right? This cools it, right? But then you got all this pipe afterwards, okay? How is this pipe not getting hot as this pipe and running right over top of the turbo, which I've heard that don't really hurt it, but I don't know how true that is. So we're going to come right here. I'm going to cut these studs off here because I don't need them anymore. Actually, I just take them out. So look, I can take that one out anyway. Oh no, it's loose, but I can't get it out. But anyway, I'm going to take this out, this stud out, and we're going to run a pipe from here, and we'll probably bend it this way and then in something. I don't know. We'll figure it out. But I'm going to do that and then see how much that works, you know? I mean, what's the worst case that don't work? If it doesn't work, if I'm not happy with it, which I feel like I'm going to be on the boost level the car is going to be on and the car's on, we have a goal set that we want to run, which most people know. If I think it's getting too sketchy, we're going to put a water to air intercooler on it. Mm-hmm. So we'll probably mount it right in here somewhere and run this, come out and run it over and in and then out and up, and just put a front water to air right here and move this air this oil filter somewhere down or something like that, because that's a remote oil filter there. So if this doesn't work, or if I get to the point that I'm like, okay, we need cooler air, right? I don't have IETs in this car. I have no sensor for it, so I don't know what my air intake temperature is right now. I don't know what my air intake temperatures are right now. I have no idea, but we're going to try it without an intercooler and see. Not only will, like I said, worst case scenario, I'll put a water to air on it. I've already got my eye on one. I already know about what I'm going to do, where I'm going to put it, how I'm going to do it, all that jazz. Like, I already got to figure it out if this doesn't work. But we're going to try it. And then we're going to show y'all the difference in the boost curves, where they come in. That's why I wanted to go through all that today and do that. Now, it is it was probably 40, it's probably 45, 47 degrees today.
Well, I checked this. When we came out, it said 51.
Okay, so it's 51 when we drove the car today. I'm going to try to get this done and get it back out and do some more testing before it gets hot. You know, I want it to be somewhat the same temperature and stuff, so it's pretty accurate. So I want to get this done probably this week. Unfortunately, we don't have a whole lot going on at the shop this week. So
unfortunately,
in the evenings, we'll get this thing in here and I will work on getting the pop done. I might go ahead and jerk all this intercooler stuff off tonight. I'm not real sure. But yeah, so either way, that's the changes we're going to make. Let me know in the comments what y'all think. Let me know what y'all think, how much it's going to help. Like, how much is this, how much is taking the intercooler off and having a, 2.5, 3 foot long pipe compared to having 6 foot of pipe? How much better is the boost going to be? How much faster is it going to come in? How much more efficient is it going to be? How much is not having an intercooler going to hurt me, even though I'm getting rid of all this pipe after the intercooler? Like, I don't know. It's probably me, and I don't want to repeat myself on all that, but it is what it is. That's what we're going to do. So yeah, that's the end of this video. I'm glad y'all got to ride around a little bit. Y'all got to see Andrew's car. We got to take it for a ride. He really liked it. 20-gallon fuel cell.
Check out his video.
On point, yeah. 20-gallon fuel cell on point. I don't think I've done a video on putting a fuel cell in, but we went and filled it up. Gas gauge and everything works on that. This one's going to get a 20-gallon fuel cell because we want to do more of, we don't take the car to the track that much anymore. I want to do some drag and drives if we can, get some stuff sorted out on this thing and with the business and everything. So it is what it is. I appreciate y'all watching. Like, share, subscribe. Hopefully we're going to have a lot of content with this car coming out and with the white car. We got some plans with the white car, but I'll make another video on that and tell y'all what my plans are for it. And I know they say don't tell your plans because if you don't do them, you know what I'm saying? Whatever. I don't care. I know what we got planned. Now, will we get it done? I don't know. We got a lot going on between the business and these cars and the Mustang, which I ain't made no content on, which there's bad news on it, but whatever. We still have it, but it is what it is. But anyway, like, share, subscribe, comment. See y'all on the next one. I appreciate you.